This video was not made for kids, it's for older fans and adults, so fuck off and enjoy the video! Hello YouTubers, this is MrDankEngine's speaking, and the moment you've all been waiting for has arrived. As this year is my 10th anniversary on YouTube, I've decided to do a special timeline video by showcasing all of my major video projects I've made for the past decade as we go all the way back to September of 2014 where it all started. But if this video goes on for too long, I will split it into parts, so please enjoy. In September of 2014, my older brother helped me create my very own YouTube channel for the first time. And my first ever video I uploaded was a crossover remake of the Thomas & Friends Tale of the Brave song, Let's Be Brave. Because I was attracted to that song, I made multiple versions of it later months and the following year as well. But we'll cross that bridge when we meet. Speaking of Tale of the Brave, I also edited the film's climax where Percy saves James from a landslide by adding clips from the My Little Pony Friendship's Magic episode, Dragon Shy, the SpongeBob SquarePants episode, Enemy in Law, and the CGI Bananas and Pajamas episode, The Song, where the main characters run away from some rolling boulders. Also in the same month, I uploaded my very first wanted video, which is Peg plus Cat and the Lego Movie combined together. And back when montage parodies were trending, I made my very first MLG video involving Mr. Maker. In October 2014, I made even more MLG videos, which include the Tale of the Brave trailer, Bingo from Super Simple Songs, which was taken down but then came back up months later, which resulted in me getting my first copyright strike, Big Bad Barry from Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom, Tish vs Steve, Super Mean Bros, a Halloween video, and a combination of Big Man Time Road and Terry Crews called YOLO and Old Spice. I did a tribute video of Connor the Streamline Engine by using the 3801 song since they both look alike. My most viewed video was Peppa Pig Listens to Grown Up Music, where I used the Timmy Trumpet song Freaks. I forgot to mention that my first two videos I did that month were the Tale of the Brave credits with The Monster by Eminem and Rihanna playing, as well as a short video called I'm in My Mum's Tractor, which uses the Shaun the Sheep episode Troublesome Tractor with the Tish Simmons audio when she was in her mum's car. In November 2014, I did a second version of the Let's Be Brave song, which features additional scenes to improve the first version. When I looked at my crossover remake playlist, I made 9 different versions of that song. The third version was in January 2015, the fourth version was in March of the same year, and I did 2 extended versions, one in April and one in May. Then I did a 3-minute remix with custom lyrics added in June. A Pixar MV of the song was made on my second channel in February of 2018, and an ultimate remake was uploaded on New Year's Eve 2021. Also in November of 2014, the MLG videos I did were B.O. blocking pussy, Mighty Ye-Force, another Ben and Holly video, but this time they dropped by Squidward's house, as well as another one but with a guy dressed as Shrek for makeup, a slideshow called Memes of Sodor, and a collaboration with my older brother whose channel name is Buzzblood as we worked on MLG Puppet Pals, which is a parody of the old Pop the Puppet Pals we used to watch when we were kids. There are also 2 more videos, Patrick Had's Tale of the Brave and Alicia Botti only roars when she's angry. In December 2014, I did a music video remake that isn't Let's Be Brave, but instead it was the Thomas Christmas song, It's Christmas Time from Season 18. My only MLG video that month was I'm the Pussy, and I did 3 character live videos from some Season 18 episodes. They are Marion for her Spotlight episode, Marion the Pipe, Timothy for No Steam Without Coal, and Spencer for his Spotlight episode, Spencer's VIP. I also did a trailer for my first ever motion picture using my old wooden railway trains entitled Operation Spam Camp, which would be released the following month in the following year. I also did 3 more films with my wooden trains, but we'll get to them later on. My last video of the year was the Tale of the Brave end credits, but with random footage shown behind the text to make it look like how the other Thomas specials did when they showed the footage that played during the credits. And that wraps up all of the videos I did in my first year, 2014. Now let's move on to the next year, which is 2015. In January 2015, my first video of that year was when I explained about a factory error of a take-and-play Gordon tender reading Henry's tender underneath on the chassis. The only MLG video of that month was Old Spice Punch-Out, and then I did a third version of Let's Be Brave. I also did a compilation video called Scenes That Are Not Used in 30 Years of Thomas Crashes, which showcases all the crashes that Tug972 left out and forgot to include in his crash compilation video. Just as I returned home from my first cruise holiday with my family and cousins, I released my first ever motion picture, the Thomas & Friends Wooden Railway movie, Operation Spam Cam. It was uploaded in 6 parts as I was unable to render the whole thing as one long video. In February 2015, I uploaded the last 2 remaining parts of the movie, and then I did more character line videos, which include all 6 episodes from the Dinos and Discoveries DVD, which would be released the previous month in that time period. They are Stephen for Marrying the Dinosaurs, Millie for a Spotlight episode, Millie the Volcano, Timothy for a Spotlight episode, Timothy in the Rainbow Truck, Samson for a Spotlight episode, Samson at Your Service, Emily for a Spotlight episode, Emily Saves the World, and Scruff for Samson Sent for Scrap. In March 2015, I did 2 music videos this time round. They were a 4th version of Let's Be Brave and The Best Friends Express, although the original song footage wasn't in the best quality back then. I did a small video involving Millie from King of the Railway, and her face was edited as it shows Fred's face, the one who says FHRITP. I did a customised opening to the Dinos and Discoveries DVD, which would come out in my country Australia during that time period. I did 2 compilation videos, Do the Roar from the 2010 film Shrek Forever After, and inspired by Tug972's accent video, I decided to do one of my own, but this time with every single accident from the first season of Shaun the Sheep. Unfortunately, the video got blocked in some countries, including Australia, along with its Season 2 Crash compilation, which was released the following month in April. In April 2015, I released the first extended version of Let's Be Brave, which became the 2nd most viewed video on my original channel after the Peppa Pig one from October 2014. There was also the Shaun the Sheep Season 2 accident compilation video and a reaction video of Squidward saying, "Future!" After I first heard the news of the Start Your Engines book being released the following year in 2016. Then came the trailer for my 2nd Thomas & Friends Wooden Railway movie, Thomas and the Evil Plankton, which would be released towards the end of the month, and just like the first film, it was released in 6 parts, with the first half in April and the second half in May. In May 2015, I released the second half of the Plankton movie and a 2nd extended version of Let's Be Brave. It didn't get as many views as the last one did, but still popular nonetheless. In the same month, there was a sneak peek at an MLG version of Sonar Search of the Lost Treasure trailer, which was released the following month in June. In June, aside from the aforementioned trailer, I sort of did another MLG video that involves this scene from James and the Trouble with Trees, where a truck teases James, the splendid red engine, for his dirty face. Unfortunately, it was my last MLG related video on the channel, as I stopped making them from that point onward. On the topic of trucks, I did another customised opening, but this time with the Season 18 DVD, Trouble on the Tracks, which would come out in my country in the same time period as the previous DVD. There were 2 music video remakes in the same month, which were a 3-minute remix to Let's Be Brave with custom lyrics, and the CGI version of the Season 6 song Never 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 Give Up, as it was released during the Thomas' YouTube World Tour as part of its 70th anniversary that year. In July 2015, a remake of the Calling All Engines song Together We Made It Happen was released, and I did 6 more character line videos from the US dubs of the Season 19 episodes that were released on DVD, which were Whale of a Tale and Wild Water Rescue. They are Toad for a Spotlight episode, Toad the Whale, Thomas for a Spotlight episode, Who's Jeffrey, Toby for a Spotlight episode, The Truth About Toby, The Fat Controller for Lost Property, Henry for a Spotlight episode, Henry Spots Trouble, and Percy for Wild Water Rescue. In the same month, I released a trailer for my third Thomas Wooden Railway movie, Sodor's Got Talent, and just like the last two films, the film itself was released in 6 parts at the end of the month and the beginning of next month, which was August. In August 2015, the last 2 remaining parts of Sodor's Got Talent were released, along with my first ever collection video of all of my wooden trades I had during that time period. And the short video involving the Asdale legends, Mike, Rex and Bert, was also released too, which made me make this picture on DeviantArt which went viral in that time period, as well as the Lost Treasure being released on digital in the US that month. Mike's face was from Monsters Inc. character with the same name and was painted green like how he originally was. Rex's face was from the Toy Story character of the same name, and Bert's face was from Sesame Street character of the same name and was painted yellow like Jock from the Railway series stories. In September 2015, during my 1-year anniversary on YouTube, I did 2 music video remakes. One of them was We Make a Team Together from Sodor's Legend Lost Treasure, and because my channel reached 1k subscribers, I did a CGI remake of the hit song Thomas You're the Leader, and that was released first while the film was released on the 23rd. The music video was actually my first one to use exclusively Thomas footage instead of shoehorning many random shows and films that weren't related to it, which received so many complaints and negative feedback from older users who don't understand how these videos are supposed to work. I then did 10 character color videos asking my viewers which of them was their favourite. 8 of them were released in September and the remaining 2 were released in October. Also in the same month, I had bigger plans for my 4th and final Wooden Railway movie, which was 5 Nights on Sodor. I was going to get other people to voice act in the film, and so I did an audition video first, showcasing which characters were available at the time, but we'll dive more into that shortly. In October 2015, the remaining 2 character color videos were released at the start of the month, as well as 2 remakes. They were Never Overlook the Legend from Lost Treasure and Monsters Everywhere, which was uploaded on Halloween. I was originally meant to upload the 5 Nights on Sodor trailer that month, but was pushed back to the following month as I had to wait for some actors to send me their lines. Back then, I had a really bad habit of getting impatient, which resulted in me rushing some of them for their lines. In November 2015, I also did a custom opening to the 70th anniversary special The Adventure Begins and a prank opening to the big DVD Swing and Other Stories by making Wallace from Wallace and Gromit say,
"Set coordinates for 62 West Wallaby Street,"
as seen in their first film A Great Day Out. I only did that because I never liked the modern ABC kids shows that were airing that time, as I preferred the original shows. I did a slideshow of all the Thomas merchandise that was being released in 2016 the following year. Unfortunately, things got really bad as my original channel had been terminated due to copyright. The reason I was terminated in the first place is because I stole a lot of YouTube videos that involved the locomotives of my home region, New South Wales, by making Thomas music videos of them, and I didn't even bother asking them permission first. When I made my second channel, to which I currently upload videos to this day, I re-uploaded some of my other videos before my old channel got terminated. I even did my first ever unboxing video of 3 Thomas and Friends minis from the 3rd wave of the year. They were Neon Bert, Classic Luke and Spooky Porter. After almost 10 years, I still have them to this day, along with most of the minis I collected from that time period. After that, I finally uploaded the first part of 5 Nights on Sodor. Unfortunately, because it was a dollar store copy of Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure, it got so many backlash complaints and I was under attack and being reported across the fandom. Some YouTuber named Z-Mark Anthony even did a Z-Watch video of it in January 2016, but only in 3 parts as he was unable to watch the whole thing. In December 2015, the other parts of 5 Nights on Sodor was soon released, along with a music video remake of the Season 19 song There's No Place Like Home. And that covers everything I did on YouTube in 2015. Now let's move on to the second year of my YouTube life, 2016. But will it be an improvement? In January 2016, I re-uploaded my colour videos from my terminated channel, and surprisingly, they're still up to date as well as the ones on my first channel. I showcased my Christmas presents from 2015 as they're mostly the whole way 4 of minis with the Shrek the Horse song playing in the background. I did 2 more prank openings, which are The Winkle Simon Says, by uploading the infamous Japanese Ronald McDonald video that went viral in 2014, and Mark the Knight Glen Dragon's Secret Adventures by making the camera zoom into the were-rabbit's mouth while it was howling as seen in the 2005 Wallace and Gromit movie The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. I did a music video remake of the Bob the Builder reboot song We Are a Team because I liked the catchy upbeat despite me hating the reboot itself, and my only Minecraft related video I ever did was a reenactment of the New South Wales quintuple header from the 150th anniversary of the New South Wales Railways, which occurred in September of 2005. They were 1709, 1210, 2705, 3112 and 3526. I even gave them faces to make them look as if they were Thomas and Friends characters. To my surprise, my original channel that got terminated came back up, and so I deleted all of my re-uploads on my current channel except for the colour videos. After that happened, I did one final video of my old channel telling my viewers that all my future videos would be uploaded on my second channel, which I'm still uploading to this day. I've learned not to steal anyone's content and made sure to stay out of trouble, but some people still didn't trust me. In February 2016, after watching Lucas World 2000's PowerJohn 25 UTTP videos, I had the idea of making my own PowerJohn 25 UTTP video in which he would misbehave at a fun place, and the location I chose was SeaWorld, an amusement park on the Gold Coast. With help from my mother, she signed me up into an EdSoft account, which would make me use the software GoAnimate for Schools, as the old themes were removed from the actual GoAnimate website in that time period. I went ahead and made my own characters, which I was going to use for my GoAnimate content, starting with my first ever misbehaving video, PowerJohn 25 UTTP Misbehaves at SeaWorld. The film was originally uploaded in 4 parts and then released as a whole video the following month in March. As a result, the original 4 parts were deleted. After the video was made, I also got around to making more GoAnimate videos from that point onward, including PowerJohn 25 UTTP sings the Fat Controller song that gets grounded, Sailor John gets held back, etc. I was still getting negative comments when the video was first uploaded, but as the years went by, I got positive comments this time around. But just as I was almost finished with the SeaWorld video, I found out that ABC for Kids Comedian 998's original channel got terminated and did a reaction video by posting a clip from The Office where Michael Scott yelled,
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
In March 2016, the full version of the SeaWorld video was released. It was also around the time when the Thomas and Friends DVD Start Your Engines was out in stores. I did a custom opening to that and a music video remake of the song Race With You. I also did a compilation video of all the shunters coupling between engines and rolling stock in season 19. And after the full SeaWorld video was released, I did another compilation video counting how many lines everyone had in that video. Part 1 was released in March, Part 2 in April, and Part 3 in May. In April 2016, I did slideshows of all the ABC for Kids videos that were released between 1991 and 2005, except it was the other way around. I also included the High Five tapes as I got back into them the same year. I did 2005 to 2001, and I did a custom opening and closing to a fan-made Thomas and Friends VHS entitled Duck and the Slip Coaches, which was inspired by someone from the fandom who was a fan of the 993 ABC for Kids items. I did 2 customized versions of the US releases, Thomas and the Jet Engine and Thomas's Snowy Surprise, by putting some CGI segments between the episodes and replacing the classic theme with the season 19 version, as I had them downloaded and burned into disc as a child. Sadly, both videos were blocked by Mattel in February 2023. I also did a second unboxing video where I first got the Thomas Wooden Railway Porter, as I was originally going to do a Wooden Railway series after 5 Nights on Sodor, but it was scrapped due to the complaints I was getting. In May 2016, I did 4 more unboxing videos. My third one was when I got the 2015 Wave 1 minis, which were Racer Gordon, Classic Edward, Spooky Salty and Chillin' Paxton, and I still have them today. The video was recorded the previous month but wasn't uploaded until May, as I had school by then. My 4th unboxing video was when I got the newly released Wooden Railway Phillip along with 8 minis from the first wave for 2016. They were Racer Percy, Graffiti Gordon, Classic Stephen, Classic Flynn, Electrified Luke, Sweet Emily, Sweet Sydney, and Classic Stanley. Stephen was a 2015 release that I missed out on, but got a chance to get it once I found out that he returned in the first wave after watching Leokin Video's unbagging of the 2016 Wave 1 minis. My last 2 unboxing videos I ever uploaded on my channel were 4 wooden railway characters. The 5th one was the 2013 versions of Gordon, Spencer and Harold, and the 6th and final one was the 2013 Cranky. I also recorded a few other unboxing videos later in the year, but I never uploaded them. They were the Thomas Minis Twist and Turn Sunset I recorded in July, and the Wooden Row Luke and the 70th anniversary 1/48 scale diecast model of Thomas himself with moving side rods and open ring roof that reveals the cab interior details. This was the Thomas that I used as Officer Big Thomas for my Thomas Minis videos, who was based off Officer Big/M from Big Mario Fan 100's channel. The ABC video slideshows I did were from 2000 to 1997. In June 2016, I returned to making Guanimate content after a 4-month hiatus and helped my friend Jimmy Gack 2001 make his own Miss Baby video on the same Edsoft account, which got renewed for him. The video was called PowerJohn 25 UTTP Miss Babs at Warner Brothers Movie World, which would come out later in August. I did a small video called Thomas's Message to Brub, and the ABC video slideshows I did that month were between 1996 and 1993. In July 2016, I did the final remaining 2 years of the ABC video slideshows, which were 992 and 991. The ones from the 90s and 80s don't really count, as some of them were released by Festival Records, like the Thomas tapes, with episodes from the first 2 seasons included in them. I did a mashup cover of both versions of the Full of Surprises song from The Great Race, but the audio was from his theatrical recording. Later on, I decided to make my own TWR book on Microsoft PowerPoint showcasing which products were from which seasons, like the sets and destinations being in which specific episode, as well as the specials. First I did the classic series before switching to CGI. Before anyone asks why I didn't include the question videos I did between 2016 and 17, is because they're not really necessary, as I simply ask my viewers many random questions about what they see on the black screen when clicking on them. In August 2016, I did a music video remake of Feels Like Summer to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of the Shaun the Sheep movie's US theatrical release and the summer holidays for those who are living in the Northern Hemisphere. For the first time in 2 years, I did a What If video, but this time with the Wiggles 2003 video, Space Dancing, but with the Big Time Rush scream sound effect, as inspired by my friend Jimmy Gack, who was also a fan of both shows. Plus, I uploaded the end credits to the US dub of The Great Race when it was released on digital that month by adding footage from past episodes where Diesel was full of surprises. I did a UK version of that in December, as it was my last video of the year, but we'll go more into that soon. It was also when I uploaded my 100th video that I told my viewers to click on the link to the Movie World video, as it had just been released. In September 2016, on my 2-year anniversary on YouTube, after Jimmy Gack released his Movie World video, I did 5 Go Animate music videos with lyrics, which are the songs that you'd hear in the film: Halfway There, Run Wild, Confetti Falling by Big Time Rush, I Do Anything by Simple Plan, and It Girl by Jason Derulo, as the latter was the song that was used in the film's end credits. I did a What If video where Henry gets the Express by adding the light bulb sound effect from Despicable Me, a short compilation video called Mouth.av, as I made the camera zoom really close into Toby, a Thompson truck, and Sydney's mouths, as they were from the episodes The Truth About Toby and Dead and Dark from season 19, and Sydney Sings from season 20, which premiered in the UK on the same week. When The Great Race came out on DVD in the UK and Australia, I did 4 music video remakes, which are the songs from the film and were released each week. I uploaded them like I did with the PJ25 UTTP ones. I did Streamlining on the 9th, Will You Want You on the 16th, Full of Surprises on the 23rd to celebrate my channel's 2-year anniversary, and You Can Only Be You on the 30th/last day of the month. In the same month, after the success of the TWR Classic Series book, I decided to do the same thing with the Take Long/Take and Play range. When the term-free school holidays began in that time period, I started production on my next big video project, a Go Animate remake of The Great Race. The MV Squid songs full of surprises and Will You Want You were released before, but I saved them as starters so I could use them for this motion picture and replace the theatrical audio with the one from the actual DVD itself. In October 2016, a sneak peek of the Great Race Anime Edition was released, but it got negative feedback as usual. I did a favourite and least favourite character list, a short video of Mr. Bean dancing to Full of Surprises, a slideshow of animated movies that were released throughout the year, Beavis and Butthead's reaction to a Thomas X Twilight Sparkle video, a custom DVD menu of my Seymour video I made at the start of the year, and another Halloween music video remake. This time it was the Season 20 song, It's Halloween. In November 2016, I did a voice reel of the Great Race newbies as well as the Flying Scotsman, Robbie Rotten hiding the FNOS intro, and a reaction video to the TTT UK getting terminated by using a Mr. Bean animated clip where he accidentally drops a coin into a storm drain, which happened in the same month. But after all the madness that happened with that, the Great Race Anime Edition was released. When the video was first uploaded, I was still getting negative reviews, but as the years went by, the feedback was soon changed to positive. It took me 6 whole years to make a custom thumbnail for it. My excuse for that is because I was busy with other things and I didn't know what would it be like if I wanted to make it good. In December 2016, the Lazy Town song We Are Number One was trending across social media, so I did my take, but I replaced the one with Henry's scream from Free Steam Engine's Gruff, which was released in Japan the same month. I did a screaming face quiz on the Guanmei Edsoft account, and a remake of the Seymour video by making a few changes to some of the characters that were featured. After that, I did my very own TWR yearbooks where I included products that were store exclusives like the Toys R Us ones as an example. I did 2016 to 2002 and I was impressed by getting positive comments in those. My Christmas video remake that month was Glint's Christmas Wish from CC20, and my last video of the year was the UK version of the customised Great Race credits, but it wasn't the best quality, unlike the US version. Now that covers everything I did on YouTube in 2016, now let's move on to the third year of my YouTube life in 2017. But will it be any better compared to the previous 2 years?